Previously on Gale at Night. Okay, so something told me, y'all, to request a FOIA, the FOIA, and I requested all the police reports that were made against me by Daphne. I wanted all the reports from January to, I think I requested the FOIA back in October. I believe it was either the end of September or the first part of October is when I requested that first FOIA. And I asked them for everything that she reported from January till that day I requested. Now, this has been going on since last year, October, but I only requested January 2024 to that day I was requesting the report, right? So I did that. Why did they send me 186 pages of BS? She tried so hard to have me arrested based off a bunch of lies, trying to get the police to believe that she was being stalked and harassed and that I was violating an order. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I'm gonna show you 186 pages. Okay, not that one. That's the first 13. Let me see. This one. This is the one I received. Here it is right here. Can y'all see? 186 pages. From January till I want to say either end of September or first of October. 186 pages of police reports. $186 pages. Make it make sense. Y'all remember that time? Do y'all remember? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that time she accused Aaron the plumber, of sending her death threats and with the pictures of cut up body parts. Put 1 in the chat if you remember her making a post about Aaron the plumber. She was accusing him of sending her death threats with cut up body parts or whatever, pictures of body parts. It's crazy that you can get sued for anything you don't live in the same right. I don't even know her. She was going to the department 2 days. Well, I'm not going to read the report. It's 186 pages, y'all. This is just the first. This is the first FOIA I requested. I requested another one. I requested another FOIA. I'll tell you about the other one later. Okay, so JBWR said he remember the post that she had made about Aaron sending her death threats. Okay, so in the first FOIA, I have 2 police reports that were filed on June 29th of this year, 2024, that mentioned cut up body parts sent to her via text, and on a different report on the same day, a photo of a dead body was mentioned. That's 2 different reports and 2 different officers. Now, I believe the post she made accusing Aaron of sending her the death threats and body parts was made on June 27th of this year. Now, this means she posted them on the internet, but 2 days before she reported to the police. But this is in my report. So she made the post on June 27th claiming that she was receiving death threats from Aaron. And on June 29th, they were on my police report. Well, twice. She did everything to try to get me arrested. So did Aaron send the death threats? So did I send it? Who else was they used for? Those photos and those text messages. Who else has she used that against, claiming they sent them to her? I'm just asking. She's making these frivolous reports to harass me through law enforcement and through the courts. Anyway, I requested another FOIA and I was sent an additional 13 pages. Cut up body parts. I have no idea whose body parts they were. And I don't know if the police they didn't even seem that they cared to know where those photos came from. Can you go online and Google cut up body parts or dead bodies? I don't think they even allow that kind of content on the internet. So dark web maybe, perhaps. Right, a complete waste of resources indeed. Yeah, waste of resources. Yeah, June 27th was the screenshot when it was taken. So she posted this on her community tab on June 27th, claiming that Aaron was sending her death threats. And on June 29th, it's in my police report twice. One says cut up body parts and one says a dead body. Two different officers, two different reports. I'm not Aaron. Why is it in my report? So now, is that she just going around just, what's she trying to do? Aaron is not in jail. I'm not in jail. Since the live, she said she had been receiving death threats, pictures of dead bodies, and multiple phone calls and texts from random text me numbers. The plumber loved to download multiple text message apps to harass his exes. Last night, I was called several times on my emergency mental health hotline. Emergency mental health hotline. She ain't no mental health professional, but she got emergency mental health hotline. It's supposed to be like for suicidal people. Well, she said this line is for emergencies. I text the individual instead. Same cadence, same anger, back to back to back messages. He says your instead of your. Oh, that's evidence, isn't it? Him saying Y-O-U-R instead of Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Really? So if she was so sure that was Aaron, why was it in my report twice? This is all social media. This is why it came to YouTube before it went to the police department. If I'm lying, why is he acting so guilty? He said 500 times he was going to sue me. Instead, he is harassing me. I take the last picture as a threat. For someone who was innocent, he is moving like he's guilty. That last photo is a woman cut into pieces. This is now elevated. Elevated to what? It didn't go, it came like the damn YouTube. I'm sorry, it came like the YouTube. Where's elevated to? Clearly, it didn't go to the police. This is what she always tell everybody. If y'all, these women out here be lying and they be on YouTube and on social media and TikTok, lying about men doing this, black men doing that, but they don't go to the police. Do y'all make her do that? Do y'all question her about going to the police when she getting these death threats? Why are you on YouTube posting this 2 days before you go to the police? And then they're in my report, not Aaron's.
I am not playing with any of you women this year. And I want y'all to know I will be doing a show. Give me about 2 weeks. That's when this stuff should be wrapped up. And all of the things that have been going on in my life, you will then know. And I'm going to come with mugshots and receipts. Because let me tell you, when you put my life in danger, when you say things about me like that and you share my address with people, we got a big issue. But see, I'm not one that craves attention like the narcissist they say I am. I do things behind the scenes. And then I hit you like the Pearl Harbor. If anybody saw Pearl Harbor, United States was having fun. Hey, get it in. And what happened? They got hit. They weren't expecting it. I'm Pearl Harbor. They won't see it coming. But I want to let you guys know, don't throw your life away by listening to another angry woman.
Y'all probably been following me for a minute. Y'all have never seen me post anybody's address on the internet. And I haven't given her address to anyone. But this is what she's doing online. Now you're going to notice how many times she's going to say that I'm giving her information to people. I'm giving her address to people, putting her life in. Listen to how many times she said, because this is all psychological. If I said enough times, y'all may believe me, and you ain't going to try to, fact check and make sure I'm not lying to you. But pay attention to how many times she say, sharing her address, listen to how many times she say it. And want her dead, trying to have her killed, trying to harm her. You're gonna hear her say that several times. And these are here just clips. Listen to, I want y'all to pay attention to how many times she say, I want her dead, I want her killed, I want her what else she said, harmed. And not one time have y'all seen me post anything on anywhere trying to have her set up for anything.
But I want to let you guys know, don't throw your life away by listening to another angry woman who's jealous of my success. Use your brain that God gave you and form your own opinion about me. Don't let these people go out there and tell you guys that I'm this fraud. You're only hearing it from the same people who all run in the same circles. Of course their story's going to be the same. I got more people loving me than hating me. And half of those people that hate me, they're mad at the people that love me. So they call you guys a cult. I don't have cult followers that follow the devil and they're into cults and all. We don't do that over here. We don't do that. I encourage anybody that supports me to never fight my battles. But if you see somebody calling me a fraud, you can tell them to shut up. You can tell them stop being bitter and petty. You can tell them to drop the receipts, because you still have people that think they solved the Rhoda case. So they send Rhoda my address. That's what they did. You think I'm mad that Rhoda knows where I live? I know where she lives too. I'm not scared, but I want you to know I'm licensed to carry, and I'm not scared to use it. And in my neighborhood, everybody has cameras and guns. We are ready. There's 3 retired sheriffs that live over here in my area. I pay for this area. I don't live in the hood, and I don't boast about where I live. It took me a while to get here, and I got here. But please know, when you enter into my area, you're being watched. I'm not scared. You should be. I'm not worried. You should be. But when you're sending people like Rhoda my address, do you think she's going to be loyal to you if it can get her on my good side? Do you think she's going to say, oh yeah, it didn't come from her? Didn't come from this person? Her people are telling me things and she doesn't even know that her people are not loyal. But see, I don't put people on blast who want to be hidden. Just know that I know. I know. And for women that hate me that bad, that have only known me a short time, that's an illness. And I do hope that you get better. But I'm not scared. When people tell me to protect this woman, God protects me. My husband protects me. I'm good. No one is dumb enough to try me, because they haven't. And I'm not saying that I'm untouchable. I'm just saying I am prepared. The police know I'm prepared. Illinois police know I am prepared. When you give people my address, when you send people my stuff, I am prepared. Just know that it won't go unnoticed. Give me a couple weeks. And listen, to all my supporters, I'm sorry I can't say names, but I can't right now. But when it is public, I will post a link on my community chat and you guys can have a field day. I will keep you guys posted. I'm not a victim. I mean, the court's eyes, I'm a victim, yeah, but I don't call myself that. So I just want you guys to know that when you're holding people accountable online, it's going to come with some court cases. It is. That's when you know you're doing something right. The last time I had a court case, this woman shared personal pictures of me, and I told her what I was going to do, and I was going to do it. That was almost 10 years ago. So forgive me for being human. You're not going to talk about me, put my life in danger, and expect me not to respond. I will respond. And then when I respond, they show you that they're not really who they said they were. Just know that I'm going to be okay. I know how to fire a weapon. The cops know that. They're telling me to be on the lookout. No, I'm on the lookout. I'll let you know if I need you. I'm going to protect myself. My husband's going to protect this household. Please don't do nothing stupid, people out there. Anyone that's being told that I threaten kids to get you riled up to try to harm me, please use your own opinion. Go online and see who else said that I did that. Don't listen to one angry hyena or 2 angry hyenas. Do your research on Daphne. I don't threaten kids. I never have. You have a daughter and you are a piece of shit for a mother, because no mother should be talking about somebody else and putting their family in danger because they can't shut the fuck up. That's real talk. You're a fucking mother. You're a baby mama and you're acting like a little kid. You are too old for this, Gail. Too old for this. I would be ashamed to be your daughter. You're representing your daughter in the wrong light. You should be a great mother to her instead of a piece of shit online. You're happy about being a number one moderator, but you're at the low of the totem pole when it comes to being a mother. You should be happy about being a mother, not a fucking moderator. But we see where your priorities are at. You want people to praise you for being an assistant? Do better, Gail. Do better. Your daughter's life depends on how you treat people. You never know who you might come across. Freedom is wonderful. But let me tell y'all one thing. If you ever have any time, go to Google, type in Cook County Jail. When you type in Cook County Jail, look at what these men are saying. Listen to what they're saying about the jail. It's a jail you don't want to be in, even for an hour. One guy said he couldn't even do 5 minutes. Ooh, I could just imagine what he saw. Cook County is not where you want to be. That's the last place you'll want to be. But take a look for yourself. Some of you are going to become familiar with Cook County. But I want to let you know I do have no stalking orders against 7 people. 7. All black. 6 women, 1 man. They all got served. And I'm not talking about the movie. So at the end of the day, you can laugh at, oh, these are fake. But when those sheriffs serve you, bang, 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 bang. Here you go, you've been served. Guarantee you won't think it's a joke anymore because y'all ain't been really saying anything.
And just for the record, though, all those orders she had on people in July, she lost all those. So make it make sense that she went right back over there to a different courthouse to try to get another one on me because I have one on her. That's in effect for a year.
Because we were taught to say, when did this happen? Okay, did you call the police? Yeah. Okay, so then why are you telling me? Oh, because I want you to also help me. No, I'm not going to risk my freedom. You already said you went to the police. Well, they're not doing anything because you lied. When you lie, they don't do anything.
Okay, so she said, if you go to the police and they don't do anything, then you're lying. When you lie, they don't do anything. Is that what she said? Did y'all hear her say that? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard her say what I just said. Or should I rewind it? Let her say it again.
Good luck trying to do that. Because we were taught to say, when did this happen? Okay, did you call the police? Yeah. Okay, so then why are you telling me? Oh, because I want you to also help me. No, I'm not going to risk my freedom. You already said you went to the police. Well, they're not doing anything because you lied. When you lie, they don't do anything. You already said you went to the police. Well, they're not doing anything because you lied. When you lie, they don't do anything. Or you didn't really go. Because you know if they catch you lying, that makes you look even worse.
Okay, so, and you all just saw the FOIA request I received in the past month or so, which is about 200 pages in total. So that is several police reports made against me. So I haven't been arrested. I haven't even heard from Bartlett Police Department since March. So does that mean she is lying? And then secondly, we saw that she posted the pictures of the dead body parts, cut up body, whatever it was, claiming they were death threats 2 days prior to her going to the police at all. But she blamed it on somebody else on the internet. And then 2 days later went to Bartlett, Illinois Police Department accusing me of sending them to her. She was trying to get me in violation of an order, which would have produced a warrant. Nigga said she's been lying. I guess that explains why they didn't do anything, because her tail is lying. She's lying. But this is what she do. Hop online and just lie, and lie some more. And what they do in the chat, nobody does any kind of fact checking. She inciting violence, got folks threatening me. She got them thinking I'm trying to have her harm or have her killed.
Say my name, because you know you can't. But you can write them subliminals, but you can't say my name. See? So just know that those orders are in place so they can't say my name. So if you look at the movements of a lot of people, they're not saying my name because they know the law doesn't play. See, so it feels good to have that little bit of power because for months, all they've been doing is saying my name.
Make sure. Now, these are stalking no contact orders, y'all. This is for people who are in situations where they can be, they can be harmed physically. And for me to never have met her outside of having to go to court that one time in July, this is ridiculous. But to be online bragging about how many orders she has out here, this should be a red flag to Illinois courts, to Cook County Court.
So I want to remind you guys that it doesn't cost anything to get a protective order against somebody. You just have to have the proof. Before a judge can stamp it, you got to show them the proof. They don't just stamp it and say, okay, have a good day. It doesn't happen like that.
And we know that to be a lie, because if there were proof, I would still have that order would have went from a temporary order to a 2-year order, but it didn't. You don't have to have proof, and she knows that. She went in and lied and said what she needed to say 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 pages back and front of some bull crap to say whatever she needed to say to get the order approved right then so she can get online and do all this bragging. But when you go to court, when you actually have a hearing, that is when you have to produce the actual receipts. You have to produce the actual proof that this person, that you deserve or you need protection for 2 years. And she has not done that with any of her cases. 1, 2, she's had 4 and lost 4. June 27th, she posted it to the internet. June 29th, she ran to the police department with the pictures. If I'm receiving death threats, I'm going to the police immediately that day. Not posting it to YouTube. I know she was trying to get me a warrant. She's been trying to get me arrested for the longest. Because you see how she's been bragging. I'm not sure if you were here for the videos I already showed of her bragging about trying to get me arrested. I'm going to be detained. I'm going to have a warrant. I'm going to have a mugshot everywhere. All these things for months and months and months. Now all of a sudden, when she loses the case, she's blaming on the judge being a divorced Latina. Had no proof. Because I'm not threatening. I'm not harassing. I'm not stalking. However, she is threatening, harassing, and stalking me and my daughter. And has been probably since October. But she get on YouTube and play the victim while she have her little flunkies run all over YouTube looking for me when I'm in other people's chats. Telling everybody I got a warrant and an order against me. Just lying. There has been an update regarding the police reports of death threats. Something told me to request a FOIA. FOIA, FOIA stands for Freedom of Information Act. On December 18th, I requested the police report that Daphne filed against Aaron Sloan since she made a post accusing him of sending her death threats, right? So earlier in this video, you saw where she filed 2 police reports against me on June 29th, using pics of dead bodies, accusing me of sending her death threats, right? On December 19th, the following day, I was sent the results of my request. And from where I'm sitting, it doesn't look like a police report was filed against Aaron Sloan. The report says, after a good faith search for the information you are seeking, the Bartlett Police Department was unable to identify any information in existence that is responsive to your request. What does that mean? Drop your answer and your thoughts in the comments, please. To me, it looks like she posted it online for attention, sympathy, and to incite violence against Aaron the plumber. And she used the same tactics against me, but made attempts to get a warrant for my arrest before I appeared in court on July 15th in Chicago. It didn't work. However, Cook County needs to do something about this. And we as a people need to stop worshiping people online that we don't know.
No, what they say?
You switched your support.
I switched,
from
yeah.
What do you make of all the fake news that it affects
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's the great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
This is Gail at Night. Thank you all for watching and thank you for supporting. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and set the bell to all.